Guys, today I want to show you how you can start making money on Amazon with just $50 to start. Could be a little bit less, depends how you want to start, but the technique I'm going to be showing is called retail arbitrage. So if you watched my other videos, you know what I do is private labeling. You need about $1,000 to begin with that. You can make more money doing private labeling. It's a little less work too, and it's a lot more scalable. However, this is how a lot of people start. Again, it's called retail arbitrage. What it really is finding deals on different websites, different stores, and then reselling them on Amazon for more. Now,
what's up everyone? So I'm getting a lot of questions with people asking how can I start Amazon FBA when I only have a couple $100, only have $50, only have $100. So today I'm going to show you a couple ways that you can use that money that you have and make a little bit more so you can build up enough cash, enough capital to start Amazon FBA. Now, minimum amount you need for Amazon FBA is about $1,000. If you're going to be ordering any kind of course or something like that, you're going to need additional money for that. But today I'm going to show you two ways. One is going to be retail arbitrage, and I just went to a local store down the road called Ross, and I found some shoes that you could resell online for a profit. And I'm going to show you those right now.
Hey guys, what is up? You see that right there? No, not the terrible gray sky, it's a Walmart. Arguably one of the biggest and most hated companies in America. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make some money off of them. How are we gonna do that? Well, don't worry, I'm gonna show you every single step. The basic idea though is we're buying things in there on clearance and selling them for more money on Amazon. Again, sounds confusing, right? Don't worry. I will show you every single step how you can go in here and walk out $100 richer. It's really easy and it's really fun too. Also, big shout out to everyone who subscribed. Thank you so much. We're at almost 40,000 subscribers, and the fact that I can help 40,000 people make money, that's really cool and makes me very proud of what we're doing. It's great to make money. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. Let's get in there.
Alright, so what you want to do is you want to take your phone into the actual store, and while you're looking at different products, you want to type in the product codes, the product item numbers into your eBay search results on your phone right there in the store. And so I went to the store and I found some Nike Air Jordan shoes, and so I'm actually going to show you those on the screen. And what I did is I typed that number into my phone, so I'm going to do that right now with you. What you want to do is you want to type in the number. There's like a, especially on Nikes, they all kind of look the same. It's 844677-404. You want to make sure they all have a dash right here. You want to make sure you include that dash so that you'll pull up every single listing that comes up on eBay. So on eBay, we pulled up the shoe, and the shoe says it's listed for sale for $77.99, $89.99, $99.99, and 89, 110, 92, 93, let's see what else, 99. So this shoe was for sale at Ross for $49.99. That's it. And if we have our own customer pay for shipping, which what you can do for shipping is you can call a local shipping company like UPS. You can get a quote, ask them, hey, I want to mail some shoes to somebody. How much do you think it's going to cost? Got any rough idea? It's probably going to cost you about 10 bucks. And as you can see here, 10 bucks, looks like $10 for shipping. So if we bought this for $50, $49, and then we sold it online for $100, and we charge our customer shipping, then we would have made $50 profit on these shoes. And at this store, there was probably about 4 pairs of this shoe right here. So that would have been $200 in profit that you could have sold on this shoe. Now, what do you do to verify that these numbers are right? Because these are listings, they're not actual sold shoes, so we don't really know what these are selling for. Well, if you go on the left side of eBay right here, you scroll down to the bottom, there's actually sold listing section, and you can click sold and it'll show you the ones that actually sold. So now we're looking at real data here. So we know for real that, hey, February 7th, someone bought these shoes that I just found at Ross for 50 bucks. They bought them for $89.99. So they paid for shipping, the seller did. So that means they really sold it for $79.99. So they bought it for 50 and they sold it for $79.99. So they made about 30 bucks profit off their time. And if they bought like 4 pairs of this, they could have sold multiple pairs. So as you can see, this one's even better. Well, yeah, a little bit better, $89.99. And then they made the customer pay for shipping, so, or $99.99. So that means that if you would have bought it for 50 bucks, then you would have made a $50 profit because you made your customer pay for the shipping. So you made straight exactly $50 profit. This one, 87. This one, 129 bucks. Now, this sold in November 22nd. So sometimes you'll notice right before Christmas, these shoes and different things that are selling will sell because these are great Christmas gifts. And so that's probably what happened in this case. Someone may have been desperate or motivated to buy this shoe, and they paid a little extra high for it because that was in November 22, so right before Christmas. So there you go, very first shoe that I spotted, you can make profit. So let's look at the next shoe. All right, so here's the next shoe that I was curious about to see if you can make profit on it or not. So as you can see here, it's listed for $36, $44 free shipping, $29.99, $124, $29.99. Now this shoe is for sale for $54.99 at Ross. And so as you can tell, right at the very beginning, you can tell that these are sold comps. We actually have the sold listings right here. None of them have really sold for over 100 other than one. And then if you look at the current listings, they're all listed for under 50. So as you can see here, you would have lost money by buying that shoe and then trying to resell on the internet right now, because right now that shoe is not selling for more than 50 bucks and you're not gonna make a profit. So that's how you can tell. So let's go check out the next shoe. All right, so the next shoe is listed for $49 at Ross. You could buy it for 49 bucks. And as you can see here on eBay, we made sure to type in our code right here with the dash in the middle. They're only selling for $59. This is a listing, and they're gonna have their customer pay for shipping. So you would make $10 profit. Is that actually worth it? No. So, and that's if it sells. This is a listing. So 50 bucks, break even, $49, $39, $74. So let's go look at the solds just for fun and see what actually sold. February 7th, one sold for $85. So if you would have bought it for $50, and then they paid for the shipping, so it really sold for about $75. So they made 25 bucks off this shoe in February 7th, which is not too long ago. So next shoe, 30 bucks bid and shipping. So horrible price. 49. So as you can tell, it's just a little risky. Only one shoe actually sold over the price that you can purchase this product for. So let's check out the next shoe. Last shoe, I like to go look for shoes that I noticed that a lot of the shoes that are really bright colored and Nikes in general, there's a lot of success for these. And so what you'd want to do is you would want to go to a Ross and then go to multiple. I wouldn't just go to one. I would actually go and check multiple stores because they have different shoes and then they may have different amounts of the shoe. So we found that one shoe that's profitable. We could have bought 10 of them. We could have bought 5 of them, or 4 of them, and then flipped all of those because we know that those are making profit and these last shoes haven't. So as you can see, this one, it was for sale for $64.99 if I can remember correctly. And so now, as you can tell, it is $77.89, $59, $40, $54. Now these are sold listings too. So it actually sold at $77, it sold at $59, it sold at $40, sold at $54, sold at $69. And then if you untake it off, everybody's selling for $54, $21, which is horrible. $69, $74. So as you can see, without even really trying very hard, I found one shoe today, and there's about 4 of them at Ross. So that's how you can buy products and flip them. You can do this at Target. You can do this at Walmart. You can do this at Marshall's. All the different types of stores. You just need to find the products on eBay and see what they're actually selling for, and then flip them and make profit. So next, the other thing that you can do is I'm going to take you guys with me real quick. And we're gonna look at something that I'm doing right now. So if you have a little bit more money, say you have $1,000, now what you could do is you could flip things that are a little bit more expensive. So on the internet, I found somebody who was selling a golf cart. So I bought it for $1,300. And I think that I can sell this golf cart for around $2,000. And so that's gonna make me have a $700 profit. So I'm gonna show you guys the golf cart real quick. All right, so I'm here in the garage. Here is the golf cart, guys. So I bought this for 1,300 bucks. I am selling it right now. I'm trying to sell it for right around $2,000, which is going to be a $700 profit. What you would need to make this happen is you would need a vehicle to be able to actually, move the golf cart. You're also going to need to have funds to flip it, and then some kind of know-how on making sure that the engine and the motor and all that good stuff works. So what I noticed is the seller has actually updated some batteries. So as you can see here, he got some newer batteries. So that's a selling feature. I let my brother borrow this golf cart and he actually damaged it, and so he had to buy me a new windshield. So now that's another benefit, is I can say, hey, it comes with a brand new windshield. So that's another way that you can kind of build up some more funds. When I first started, I flipped some Bluetooth headphones. There's just stuff all sitting around your house that you can get rid of and sell. You can ask your parents, you can ask your relatives, hey guys, do you have anything that like you don't really need, that you're just sitting around that I could sell it? You know, maybe you could give them a couple bucks, but they'll let you keep the rest of it. So think outside the box. If you're trying to sell on Amazon, there's multiple ways. You just got to get creative. Go mow someone's yard. You know, there's a lot of different things you can do if you really want it bad enough to make money and then build up that money so you can start Amazon. So hopefully this video is helpful. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and thumbs up this video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.
Now, why would someone buy it on Amazon if it's more? Most people don't check multiple sites when they buy things, or especially deal websites. A lot of the coupons are hidden, and a lot of people have done this. So I decided to try this for a month, and I turned, what did I do? I turned $300 into $1,000 in about a month. I was working probably 3 or 4 days a week for 3 or 4 hours in order to do that. You don't need to start with that much money, but the more money you have, the faster you can grow. Like I said, you can start with $50. First thing you need to do is sign up for Amazon. It is $40 a month. However, if you're going to be starting with this, you can start with a individual account, which they take a percentage, a little higher fee, but it's not $40 a month. I still recommend the professional seller, $40 a month. But this is going to be a 2-part series, guys. So this first video will be showing you how to find the products, what to do. Second part will be the back end, how to ship them in, how to list them, and whatnot. So let's jump into this. The first thing I always do is I find a deal website. So this one's called Fat Wallet. Now, for people not in the US, you won't have this. However, you can use a regular store's website. You can go to Walmart's clearance section online. You can do this in person too. Look up different things, look them up on Amazon. On the Amazon seller app, you can scan a barcode and it'll pull it up and straight tell you the fees and everything. So this is the website I like to go to. If you want to search in a category, you can. I went to electronics and computers just because I know electronics usually do pretty good for flipping like this. So let's jump into this and look at some examples. So I did scope out one already. That was decent, so I was a little bit farther down here. So this right here. So this one is $28.80 when we use a coupon, free shipping. Yeah, free shipping on orders over 25, so we get free shipping. It's $28.80. So all I do is copy and paste this. I'll go over here on Amazon and I'll search this up. Make sure you're in all departments here. I already did this for you guys, so it pulls up this. You can see it's selling for $59.99 with free shipping. So if we get in here and don't have free shipping, okay, so it's fulfilled by Amazon. It is Prime. So when you see something's Prime here, that means the person who's selling it, so pretend it's us, sent it into Amazon, and Amazon's fulfilling it. That's how things qualify for Prime, and that's what we're going to be doing. We buy a couple units of things, we send them into Amazon, and so on. So we see it sells for $60, we can buy it for $28. Obviously, that's a pretty big margin. But how do we know all the costs that actually go into this? So we saw there's not a lot of people selling this. That's good. We don't want like 20 different sellers because then ours will take longer to sell or may not sell. The next thing we want to check is to make sure, well, one, you're allowed to sell this brand. This small brand, I would assume you're allowed to. Things like Nike, you can't sell usually. Apple, bigger brands like that. Some you can though. Beats and whatnot, you can't. So next thing I do is scroll down and look at their bestseller rank. So we can see it's 2,000 in tools and home improvement. We don't care about subcategories. We want the main one, which is right here. Now, what does this mean? Usually if this is under about 75,000, it does vary category to category. That means they're selling at least 1 unit a day. So with 2,000, they're probably selling 10 to 20 a day. So that's enough volume for me. I would want my thing to sell within a week. I usually won't go over 100,000 in sales rank. So it sells quick enough. There's enough profit, we think. There's not a lot of sellers on it. They have a good listing here. So let's go see what our profit would be. So all I did here was I type in FBA Calc in Google. And it's the first link right here. And this will tell me the exact fees I'm looking at with this product. So let's say we're going to list ours at $59.99, which I would do because that's the lowest price. Cost to ship to Amazon. Now this will vary a little bit. Usually what I will do is I'll build a box of 10 to 20 products like this and ship them in all at once, and it costs me about 50 cents a unit So maybe $10 for the whole box. There's 20 units in there, 50 cents a unit. But we'll just say we're going to send this in by itself, and we'll just say it's $3, which is very high. It won't be that much because Amazon gives you their shipping privileges they have with UPS, FedEx, and whatnot when you go through them. So we'll say this is $3. Cost of product, we already know. It's $28.80 with free shipping. And we click calculate. Make sure you're on Amazon fulfillment here, not yours, because we are sending this in to Amazon for them to do all the shipping, boxing, and everything. So we don't do anything. So you can see here, after all fees, we're looking at $16.17 a profit for spending $28. Not bad, a little over 50% there. So the fees we do look at here is we have $9, which is selling on Amazon fee. That is just 15% of the sale price. Some categories are 12, but most are 15%. So it's 15% of $60. You get that no matter what. And we're looking at $302, which is a fulfillment by Amazon fee, which just means that's what we're paying them per unit for them to box it up, hold it for us, ship it when it sells, and do everything. So we do zero work. Now again, this is called retail arbitrage, guys. It's pretty big. It's usually how a lot of people start Amazon, just because of the money aspect. Again, if you have $28, you can start this one. You don't even need 50, but that's kind of the process I kind of go through. So you can do that. You can look at other things as well. That was kind of just one of the examples. Make sure you're not looking at refurbished either. Let me find another one and I'll show you what might be a bad one if we can find them. Now keep in mind, you will find cheaper products. I normally won't bother if it's not at least $7 profit. It's kind of a lot of work if you're not making much. All right, let's look at these real fast. So normally it says they're $35.99, they're $10.99, free shipping with Amazon Prime. Okay, so these are on Amazon. So this is a deal on Amazon, so we don't even want to look at these because we're reselling on Amazon. So let's go back to coupons and deals, and let's try one more category. Let's try babies, kids, and toys. I like toys and electronics a lot for retail arbitrage. Now again, you guys, if you do have the money, if you have $1,000 to start, go straight to private labeling. Don't waste your time doing this unless you need to build the money. And like I said, you can normally double or triple your money every month. So let's say you start with $200. You can get to 400, then you can get to 800. So in 2 months, you can start private labeling by doing this. Now let's see, let's scroll through here. I won't click on any stuff kind of like this. Fitbit you can't sell. Clothing you cannot. Let's go to toy clearance. So on Walmart, they're having clearance on toys. Let's see what the clearance looks like. So it does take us to Walmart. That's okay. I want to shop in these sections. So let's see. $6.40 for, let's see, these things. Let's look at these real quick. Now, one thing with huge stores when they're online deals, so individual stores, in-store. Again, you can do this in-store. That's how I usually do it. In-store deals are usually a little bit better because they're per store. So if a store is selling one thing slow in an area, you can find that, and that's going to be full price on Amazon normally. Okay, these don't sell for enough. $6.40, might be a small profit here. So if you're really struggling, guys, on this one, let's see what the profit would be. Like I said, in-store, you'll find deals you won't be able to find online just because some stores need to sell things quicker when they've had it on clearance for a while. I prefer Target a lot for electronics. Target's very good. What's that price? $13.65? Something like that. It's going to cost us $6.40. Now, profit on this, guys, is probably going to be too low. So you're going to make $1.08 off of spending $6.40. That's not good. I don't want $1 profit. It's not worth my time. I would move on and keep looking for something else. But I'm going to kind of wrap it up there, guys, for you. I feel like that kind of explained it well enough how you need to look for products. So again, look at the bestseller rank. Make sure it's under, I'd say, 100,000. Again, it does vary. The lower, the better. It means they sell quicker because they're number 1 in that category or number 100,000. It really varies. Make sure you are using the FBA calculator to make sure there is profit and make sure there's not a lot of sellers. If there's more than 10 on a certain listing, now let me show you again how to look at that because I didn't go in depth on that. Now let's say on this is how you see how many sellers there are. So right here, we see new 2 from $59.99. Now make sure when you are searching this, you have Prime selected because how Amazon works. So if there's multiple sellers, they fight for what's called the buy box, which means if I click add to cart on the main listing over here, go back. If I click add to cart here, and there's multiple sellers, whose would it add? So it's whoever's the lowest price. However, if they do have Prime, they're using Prime, and their price can be up to 15% higher, and they'll still get buy box. After that, it'll give it to the person with free shipping. However, like I said, up to 15%. So technically, let's pretend this listing doesn't exist and just this bottom guy is here. And I'm going to multiply it by 1.15. I could list this up to $70 and still get the buy box over him, which again, just means if I click add to cart, it'll add my product instead of his, which we want, because we're using Amazon's fulfillment. So that's one thing to make to look out for. I'll usually look at both, click at Prime first, and then see if anyone's really lowballing it on the other one. But other than that, guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Again, you can do this in-store. If you don't live in the US and you don't have a website like Fat Wallet, go into stores or look at stores online clearance section, Toys R Us, Walmart, Target, Kmart, anything, and you will be able to find stuff. I'll guarantee you that. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, and we'll come out with part 2 soon.
Amazon FBA. That's what we're going to be using. But what is that? The basic idea is that Amazon stores your inventory and they ship it out. In exchange for that, you pay them a nominal fee. You also get Amazon Prime status, which means when you buy something on Amazon Prime, it's coming from someone like me who buys things, sends them to Amazon, and Amazon ships them out. It's great because Amazon gives you a discounted UPS rate, so you're paying about 25 cents a pound to get it to them, and then when they ship it to the customer, you're paying hardly anything. So little that they can actually tell you or predict it in the FBA fee. So when I show you what I'm selling, and you see the little green number in the bottom right corner of the split screen, that's the profit after fees. After all the fees except for your $40 a month Amazon account, or if you are not a professional seller, it is 99 cents per listing. Okay, on to what I'm looking for. These are the bigger items right here. These things are going to sell for more money, but you're not going to get twice what you made for, or you're not going to get 10 times ROI like you would at the thrift store. The whole idea behind retail arbitrage is that things sell faster, they're all new, so you're going to have an easier time getting the buy box. And even though you're only making like 30% ROI, which is your return on investment, because you're getting it so quickly, it's more worth it. So like these things right here, the sales price is up above $50, and we're paying less than that, but they're so heavy that even though it's profitable, if I was full-time retail arbitrage and if I wasn't making this video, I would have bought those. But because the fact that I'm showing you what I'm buying, the price would just tank, within a few weeks. So it's not worth it to buy these. But I wanted to show you guys the process. The process is so very important. You do this, you get your phone and you scan barcodes. Look at all these items. You could scan all of these and make a lot of money. These right here, so these Aveeno, lotion products, or this Hydro Boost City Shield. I don't know what it is even. I just know that we're paying a little money for it and we're selling it for more. This is called retail arbitrage, and it's the basis for how a market economy runs. If there weren't people doing this, there'd be so fewer products on Amazon and so fewer people who need products the next day but can't get them. Essentially, we are sourcing for inventory at a retail store. The same way people source for inventory at thrift stores, or maybe they contact wholesalers, or maybe they even make it themselves. We are kind of skipping over all that process and buying inventory that is otherwise unwanted in our own area, but is extremely wanted elsewhere. And I have to tell you, not everything's a winner. Probably 99% of things here are not making you money. But it's so easy to scan them. You just pull your phone out, scan the barcode, and it's so easy to ship them in. After the video, I'll show you how simple it is. That you'd be a fool not to do this, or at least not to consider it. And maybe retail arbitrage isn't for you. But again, understanding the dynamics of how Amazon and how Amazon FBA works, and how you can make money off of it, it's priceless information. So again, guys, I really hope that this is helpful. These LOL bath bombs, those laxatives, all this stuff you can sell. All right, guys, we are back in the warehouse. This is not retail arbitrage right there. That's a used item. You see I bubble wrapped it. But there are some new things here. So I'm going to show you, using this as an example, how we list and prep it. I'm just going to explain it quickly. On the back, you see a label there. I put that there. It's covering up the barcode. This is how Amazon knows it's my product when they pick it out of their inventory storage unit. They use shelving or bin or who knows what it is. So how do I know what sticker to put on there? Well, I go over to my computer right here. I type in Radica Pocket Poker in this right here, or the UPC number. I don't know that because, again, my barcode covered it up. But we go there. I already searched it. It's right here. Okay, this high sales rank, but it's new, whatever. We're going to say, yeah, sure, I want to sell this. Let's go to the actual listing page now. We say, yes, it's new. Yes, I want to sell it for $68. And then you go through the steps. It prints off a label. You put the label on there. You say, okay, here's my address. It tells you where the nearest fulfillment center is, and you UPS it to them. If you want to see a more in-depth FBA prep video, I have one. I will put it in the comments and the description. And that's the video, guys. Thank you so much. Like it, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends, because if your friends need to make some money, I don't know a better place to learn besides the internet. But that's just me. See you later.